President, at the outset, I congratulate Russia on assuming the presidency and thank the Russian Federation as the President of the Council for holding today's open debate on the topic of women, peace and security. I thank the Secretary General and other briefers for their presentation as we gather today to mark a quarter century since the adoption of UN Security Council Resolution 1325. We celebrate not merely an anniversary, but a transformative moment that fundamentally reshaped our understanding of peace and security, recognizing that sustainable peace cannot be achieved without the full and equal participation of women. India's commitment to this principle, however, predates this resolution by several decades. India has consistently contributed to UN peacekeeping as an expression of our commitment to global peace. What distinguishes India's peacekeeping legacy is not merely the scale of our contribution, but our pioneering recognition of women as indispensable agents of peace. As early as the 1960s, much before the adoption of Resolution 1325, India deployed women medical officers to the Congo, making one of the earliest instances of women serving in UN peacekeeping operations. This was not merely a symbolic gesture, but a practical acknowledgement that women's perspectives, skills, and presence are essential to effective peacekeeping. This early commitment found its more pronounced expression in 2007 when India deployed the first ever all-female formed police unit in the history of the UN to Liberia. This groundbreaking initiative went far beyond enhancing security. It catalyzed a transformation in Liberian society, inspiring local women to join law enforcement and participate actively in rebuilding their nation. The unit reduced crime rates while simultaneously demonstrating that women could serve as both protectors and role models. This initiative was indeed a game changer. India's leadership in championing women peacekeepers is exemplified through the appointment of Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first woman officer of the Indian Police Service, as the first ever female police advisor and head of the United Nations Police Division in 2003. Today, over 160 Indian women peacekeepers serve in the field, and all women female engagement teams have been deployed in Democratic Republic of Congo, Abyei in Sudan, and South Sudan. The recognition accorded to Major Suman Gawani, who received the UN Military Gender Advocate Award in 2019 for her work in South Sudan, and Major Radhika Sen in 2024 for her contributions to the Democratic Republic of Congo, are testaments to India's unwavering commitment to the WPS agenda. We believe that it is no longer a question of whether women can do peacekeeping, rather, it is whether peacekeeping can do without women. Through these deployments, India has demonstrated the profound impact of women peacekeepers in peacekeeping operations. They build trust in communities, give hope to vulnerable populations, particularly women and children. Most critically, they help address gender-based violence and ensure that peace processes reflect the needs and perspectives of all segments of society. They inspire women in conflict zones through example that they too can be leaders and protectors. In the words of our External Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar, women peacekeepers are messengers of peace. Recognizing that this transformation must extend beyond our own contributions, India has invested significantly in capacity building, particularly for women peacekeepers and those especially from the Global South. The Center for UN Peacekeeping, established by the Indian Army in New Delhi, has become a center of excellence, training over 12,000 troops annually. In 2016, the center launched a special course for female military officers, training 72 women officers from 39 different troop-contributing countries that year. This flagship course equips women peacekeepers with essential skills in operational planning, protection of civilians, prevention of sexual exploitation and abuse, and gender-sensitive leadership. We have also dispatched mobile training teams to several nations worldwide. I'm happy to recall that in February 2025, India hosted the International Conference on Women Peacekeepers from the Global South, bringing together women peacekeepers from 35 nations. This two-day gathering examined the evolving challenges facing women in peacekeeping operations, from addressing sexual exploitation and abuse to leveraging technology for enhanced effectiveness. The conference was not merely a forum for discussion, but a platform for developing actionable strategies to increase women's participation and their impact in future peace missions. More recently, in August 2025, India hosted the UN Women Military Officers course, which saw a participation from 15 countries. President, every year we are unfortunately fated to listen to the delusional tirade of Pakistan against my country, especially on Jammu and Kashmir, the Indian territory they covet. Our pioneering record on women, peace and security agenda is unblemished and unscathed. A country that bombs its own people, conducts systematic genocide, can only attempt to distract the world with misdirection and hyperbole. This is a country that conducted Operation Searchlight in 1971 and sanctioned a systematic campaign of genocidal mass rape of 400,000 women citizens by its own army. The world sees through Pakistan's propaganda. President, as we look ahead, India remains unwavering in its commitment to the women, peace and security agenda. We stand ready to share our expertise with partners, particularly those in the Global South, fostering collective solutions to shared challenges. Thank you, President.